guys, it's Lexi here, and happy LPStube Day of 2021. So in 2019 and 2020, I made these two jumbo LPS customs. I think they turned out really well. So this year, I thought I'd do it one more time. So at this point, the only spare jumbo LPS bases I have are this penguin and this lap bunny here. I put it to a vote and bunny won. So now that we have our base, we're going to take some pure acetone and some movie magic, and we're going to end up with this bunny. Okay, so you caught me, that was a different bunny, but it's alright. We're just gonna dry brush a white base coat on here with some white acrylic paint, dab off the extra paint, and dry brush it on. I saw this technique from Hello Studios the other day, but even before that video came out, I had tried this with a black base on a custom I haven't videoed, and I wanted to try it for this jumbo custom because it seemed to work out for that custom that I did off camera. Now that we have a fully white base coat, we're just going to dab on some color now. And at this point, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I was going back and forth between dry brushing and sponge painting because I seem to have good results with both. And at this point, I was trying to go for an Easter egg theme, but I think I switched gears and tried to do a dyed egg / sunset, sunrise motif. And here you see I went back to dry brushing, and you'll notice that I flip-flop between sponging and dry brushing for the rest of the video until I just went ahead and went with dry brushing for the majority of it after I got some color onto it. And at this point, you can see that I started to go with the sunset, sunrise idea, working on blue for the top portion, and I'm going to switch to purple for the middle and try to do a blended gradient for the first time. And while you're watching me paint this bunny, I thought I'd step in and say that I'm sorry I haven't posted a bunch of LPS content. I went back to my videos over the past year and saw that the last LPS custom that I published on this channel was my custom for 2020 LPStube Day, and I just felt terrible about that. And watching all the LPStube Day videos this week to try to get motivated to finish this custom, because I started it the weekend of LPStube Day, and with work and adulting, and I think I'm one of the oldest LPStube people around. Comment below if I'm wrong, but I'm in my late 20s, so there's just a bunch of stuff that gets in the way of doing the content that I want to make, and sometimes it's myself and my lack of energy or motivation to make videos nowadays, but this past week I felt really motivated to get back to doing LPS stuff. And one of the reasons I love watching Puppy Lover's awards ceremony, besides the fact that she puts an insane amount of energy and time and dedication and effort into it, that I just almost feel an obligation to watch it just because it's so great every year. But it also revitalizes that sense of, oh, I want to do something with LPS. Oh, I want to keep making videos. It just seeing all the creators coming together and seeing what all new stuff is out there to watch just put a fire back in me even to finish this video. So I'm hoping to make new content for you guys. I'm hoping to make more LPS content. I know I went Furby eccentric last year, but I mean, I love making Furbies too, but I want to get back into making LPS as well. So if there's anything you'd like for me to do on my channel, please comment below, or if there's any LPStube day videos that maybe you want me to watch, like, comment that below because I love to see them. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I love to make new LPS customs.
I have 2 LPS custom lines that I'm wanting to do at the moment, that I'm in the middle of doing at the moment. I just need to finish them. And then on top of that, I was thinking about doing some LPS skits based on, you know, stories through my life maybe, and even some LPS video reacts that I like to do. If you'd like to see that, comment below.
Now back to this custom. I've blended the colors together through dry brushing layers, and now I'm taking some white acrylic paint and a toothbrush and doing a splattering of little stars across the top of its head, like that's the night sky coming up, and I thought it turned out really well. However, the stars seemed a bit too small for me, so I went in with a little paintbrush and some more acrylic paint and dabbed on some bigger stars to put in my galaxy here. And you can see that off camera I added some orange to its little paws there because I wanted to make it a bit more sunset-like, and I just did a lot of the blending and painting off camera because I figured there was a lot of painting footage already. I cut down about half the video already because of all the painting. And now we're just gonna do some touch-ups to the eyes and make them all white and pretty to do their eye next. With the touched up eyes, I went ahead and started getting some yellow eye color into the eye because I figured yellow would pop out really well against the purple and blue there, and that there's not a lot of LPS or even LPS customs with yellow eyes that I see around the block, so I thought it'd be something different and unique here.
Although at this point it kind of looks like the old Instagram logo icon.
And at this point I'm wondering if I want to do the normal LPS eyes that I never really ever do except for on Bruni that one time last year. But I went ahead and decided to just go ahead and try an LPS normal eye because it's unusual for me and it gives me some practice and I think it'll turn out great. And you know how LPS normally have the 2 colors in their eyes, so I did a bright yellow and then I tried to do a light yellow with some white added to the yellow, and it's a subtle difference that you can't really pick up on camera or off camera now that I think about it, but I tried. And while its eyes are drying, I'm gonna dab on some pink paint to pull in the pink from its ears and its body and make a little pink nose. Now back to the eyes. I'm going to do the pupils now. Oh, and the black looks so dark. I'm so not used to it. I normally don't do pupils. I normally keep just the eye color and do some eye shines on top of that. And so this is really outside of my comfort zone. And so I figured I would experiment on the other eye and do like a dark purple to see if that wouldn't be so dark as the black. And I ended up really liking the dark purple. So as you can see, I went with the dark purple and I still need to do an extra layer on there, but I'm going to touch up that nose one more time while I'm waiting for the eyes to dry. Now it's one of my favorite parts, the eye shines. I wanted to be fancy and do like one of those long, starry, diamondy looking shapes, but they just turned out to look like blobs, so I painted over them and started again and kind of pulled it back and just went the basic Generation 1 LPS dots. I think that was really what was best, and with the time constraint, I was trying to upload this today, which meant I had to edit the video today, which means we went with dots. Okay, we just went with dots and it turned out fine, and she looks fabulous, and we're just going to accept the dots in the end. Okay, so you just watch and accept the dots. And here she is all finished. I love her so much. Comment below what kind of name I should give her. I'm teetering between Dawn and Aurora, so comment below please because I need help deciding.
Well, I think it turned out pretty cute this year.
I hope you guys had a great LPStube day last week.
And I'm sorry for the late upload, but better late than never, and
I think it was well worth it. I hope to see y'all later and hope you have a great day. Bye.